6:15, time now for business news, and we say good Wednesday morning to Mike Eppel for the latest. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Tammie. How you doing this morning?
I am good. And I know we've been talking over the last couple of years really about real estate prices, but really rent is not much better. It is just getting worse. These numbers are outstanding.
Well, maybe this is the unintended consequences or intended consequences of raising borrowing costs as much as the Bank of Canada has done this year to make housing affordability that much more difficult by raising interest rates. The spillover effect has been people aren't buying anything. Instead, they're renting. What does that do? Well, supply demand would tell you that rental rates are going to go up because I don't know about you, but I haven't seen all that much rental construction being built of late. And, we're at a situation here where if you want to cool down inflation on one way of cooling the housing market, well, rental costs are part of the inflation metric, and life is just getting more expensive in that segment of the economy. This is exceptionally frustrating, I would say, for anyone looking for housing right now. I mean, you look at that monthly cost here in the city, north of $2,500 for a one bedroom, $3,000 for a two bedroom. I mean, if you're a student or anything of that nature, what are you paying monthly compared to what I certainly did back in the day, going to university? It's exceptionally difficult to find anything right now, and frustrating when you're looking at those sky high prices and how you pay the bills on a monthly basis. Tammie, I don't know what the solution is necessarily, other than to just build more, and because again, you need more supply to bring prices down, but it does not appear to be cooling anytime soon.
No, not at all. We'll move on to the FTX founder who was arrested in Bahamas. Now, this list of charges, actually shortly after we spoke, there was more detail that was released yesterday morning, and a slew of charges against him.
Yeah, fraud, money laundering, campaign finance, fraud, embezzlement. It just runs the gamut of charges against Sam Bankman-Fried, the founder of FTX, who was denied bail in the Bahamas because they figure he is a flight risk. He is going to fight extradition to the United States. I read through the testimony that he was supposed to give yesterday, actually, to the U.S. Committee that is investigating FTX. We heard from the new CEO of the company who's going through the books, going, this thing was done literally using a QuickBooks accounting software program. There was no oversight. It was, in John Ray's words, embezzlement, house of cards. It just runs the gamut of fraud allegations here. We're talking about one of the biggest corporate collapses from a monetary money standpoint. Estimated $30 billion. They don't even know. They don't even know how much money was exactly lost, where it went. A lot of the allegations are that Sam Bankman-Fried and members of his family actually spent some of the cash that they were given from investors to buy houses and all sorts of other things, luxury goods around the world. So this is going to be, a movie of the week, certainly, if not a high-profile film. But this is going to be one of the biggest court cases, if and when they can get them to the United States sometime in the new year.
All right. And quickly, because we're running out of time, we know that today we're going to get word on interest rates down in the U.S.
And they're going to go up. We just don't know by how much today and going forward. The inflation signals worldwide, Tammie, appear to have peaked in the summer. The U.S. inflation rate 7%. The U.K. today came down to about 10%. Still elevated, so interest rates still have to go up. Coming back to our first story about rental costs and rising costs for everything. But, we're going to see interest rates go up, and we'll see what their signals are and how much more pressure that puts on our central bank to raise rates further in the new year.
Okay, Mike, thank you so much. We will chat with you again tomorrow morning.